Hi guys, it's Mama Bear to Many here. I have 12 children still at home and 14 children altogether. And today and this week is a very exciting week. So I have this vision. I have this vision of everyone in this big living room. And years ago, I had redid our table. I created a table that would be 12 feet long so we could all fit at the table. And now I'm about to redo 5 rooms in my house. But the kicker is I have a budget of $500 and I only have 1 week to get the 5 rooms done. So why don't y'all come along and see what we can get done? So here is the little living room. Here's where I keep all the kids' clothes up here you've seen before and some of their toys. And then we have the couch over here. She's waiting for me to turn a cartoon on because she doesn't feel good. So we have this one couch, and then we have this couch here, laundry that I got to put away. And then the kids started going through this stuff right here this morning. So we have the TV and a shelf right here. So this room, oh, and the ceiling, which is junky. Hey guys, so we are doing this whole craziness today. We're like that. This is the end of the first day of trying to move rooms around and that type of stuff. So we are moving quite a few of our bedrooms around and other rooms around to make our space work better for our family. So that is what we're doing. So I took a bunch of pictures and I'm going to try to add those in here so you can see the beginning and the after of those things. So I am just going to show you this room here. They are working on painting it now. I actually really like the color. We had painted another room before in this color. The boys had picked it out last year, and so they painted that. So we will probably finish painting tonight. They did the ceiling as well. I don't always do the ceilings. I ended up buying one of those spray gun type things to do the ceiling because it was just so nasty up there. So they are working on that, and I will show you. You want to see a messy house? Here, look behind me quick. There's just stuff everywhere, you know, when you're in this like whole mode of trying to get everything done. You have like pretty much all of every bedroom sitting like in the middle of your rooms. Remember my wood stove here? Yeah, we got wood stove, a couch, shelving, all over there. So we're just trying to like pull it all together and make some new spaces, hopefully spaces that will work a lot better. We had some, I think as a big family, you always have to evaluate what's working for you and working for your household. And a lot of times things aren't working. And one of the big things that is not working in our house is two things. One, we had a bedroom in a space that is an addition that we built on, and in that addition there is a massive wood stove, but for nighttime heating, we ended up putting a pellet stove in, and that eats up a lot of pellets. So we're hoping just to have like a living space into the addition space, and then making a very large living room for a couple reasons. One, we had 2 small living rooms. Oh, you're trying to say hi too? Hiya. Hiya. Love you. You pretty girl. You're so pretty. Who's down there? Hi, you pretty sister. So we thought that if we like just kind of bust this area out and make a big space, that we might be able to have more space. A lot of times what happens when you have a big family, it's like everyone wants to sit with mom or whatever, and there's not always like that space to sit with mom or sit with dad. And we actually have, let me count, 1, 2, 3, we have 5 couches, but they were in 2 separate spaces. And so I would love to put all 5 couches in the same space so that we're able to have more space together as a family, but also space if we want to invite people over, that people can come in and we'd be able to fellowship with them in that space. And we would also have 2 of our couches are pull-out couches, so if people want to stay over, then we'd have those 2 to do that. So that was one of the reasons that we wanted to change things around. Another reason that we wanted to change things around is at nighttime, our bedroom was kind of not off in the distance. It wasn't like right in the main part of the household. And we found that with my husband's new schedule and stuff, that it would really make sense if I were more present, and that means being downstairs. I need to be more physically present in our household so that I can be a better mom, hi, and a better wife. Oh, look at that pretty baby. I know, she's so cute, isn't she? She likes that she can see herself on the new camera. Yes, you can. So we're hoping that this change will just help change the whole dynamics of our house in so many ways. So we will let you know. I will keep you updated. I don't know if we're going to do like a one big reveal or if I'm going to do room by room. I might do like short room by rooms and then put this together after. So we hope y'all enjoy our journey. Bye-bye. 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 Look at it. You see it? Storage. So this is the new room. We built a wall, that blue wall that you can see behind. We built that from the other room in the living room. You saw us taking down the wall. So we put the wall up here. It was a white wall. We painted it blue to match the rest of the room. So this space right here is 12 feet wide. And not 12, 6 feet wide, 12 feet long. So up here is going to be for storage. We have extra gloves. We have some hunting gear. We have some of those things that attach to your boots that have the clips on them, so they like go like that in the ice. We have 16 hooks here. There's 14 people that are still at home, and then a couple extra for when other people come over. And then I have these bins down here, which are absolutely gorgeous. So this has all of our boots. These will be sneakers in there. And then this is snow pants. So these are big bins. They're about thigh high on me. And this is all the storage here for those. And then here we have jacket for my husband. And then down there we have where he can put his boots inside of those containers. So his stuff is separate. His stuff can get muddy, yucky, whatever. He also has work gear. So all 5 of those hooks are for him to put his stuff on. So then here I have, well, we're working on stuff. This will be my husband's. This mine. Okay, my stuff's supposed to be down here. And then his stuff is on the top. So I had people helping me after church today. And then we have hats here, winter gloves there, and then like those knit type gloves there. And obviously kids were digging in some stuff. We have this solar charger that we like to keep charged in case there is something going on with our power. Then we have a backup. I put my picture that my son who passed away, he had painted that, and I love that. So in this room, there's also this door, which was from the other room as well. And through this door is my bedroom. So you can see the wall a little bit better here. So this is my husband's stuff. And then you can see the wall all the way down, just the back side of the wall. Those are all reused. I just put a little bit of, like I bought the header and the footer, I think that's called, I don't know, the top and the bottom of that wall. I bought those at 12 foot. And then I bought a couple other 2x4s. I kept this project fairly low expense. I spent $510 for the total project because I reused so many things. All those crates in the front were all reused, like scrap material that I used. So all I needed to get was the hinges, and I needed to get the hooks for like the coats and stuff. I had some of those, but then I needed to get a couple more. So then we have our beds. Yep, we sleep on the floor. We sleep on the floor on purpose. Yes, we are odd. We sleep on the floor on purpose because we're kind of like attachment parents. We co-sleep with our children, whoever want to. Usually like under 5, they're allowed to kind of be in the room or whatever. So right now but we try to get around the age of 3 or so. We try to get them in with their siblings, and they usually like to be in with their siblings at that point. So we have a 2-year-old and we have a 9-month-old right now that are in bed with us. So we have this small bed. See how we have like our big bed, and then there's like that small bed next to us. So usually like an older toddler would sleep like just next to us on the other thing. It's just a futon mat on the ground. And we keep it that way so that little kids won't fall off the bed and stuff. We do actually have a frame. We just are not using the frame at this moment. So my husband's stuff's all behind us. And then this is my stuff. I have my dresser, and then TV in here, and then that there. So we usually keep, I'm trying to think. So like for nap time and stuff, the little kids will be in here on the, they can lay down on my bed or whatever and take a nap. And I would just put like a quiet movie or whatever on there. So coming out there, I'm just going to show you a quick peek at some other areas of the house. So if you remember correctly, we had the small living room that we kept most of the little kids' stuff in. And this wall right behind me used to have the couch and then those shelves up above. And this was a small living room. So in the double windows, we had another couch over here. And this is now the boys' bedroom. So that turned out really nice. They painted that a nice blue. That room used to be white. And so we actually changed 5 rooms around so far, and we would like to work on the dining room next. I actually bought the paint. The dining room's staying in the dining room, so I'm not really including it in this, but we are going to paint the dining room. So then the girls' room, we painted this pink. They chose the color. Well, actually, they kind of fought over the color, and then I made the final decision, if you want to be honest. So this is how this is set up. That we have double bunk here, double bunk here. The bottom bunk here is not being used yet. Nobody is on that. And then a single here. So yeah, they have their own little space. Like, I'll just show you, because this is how all my kids, they really like bunk bed space, because then they have their things in their little areas. Some put calendars up there. It's just kind of like their space, nobody touch, like that. So what we did do is we moved a smaller bunk bed. That shorter bunk bed was in the little girls' room, but we put 2 full-size bunks in the little girls' room as well, but we haven't finished their room. Might be painting their room, just haven't got that far yet. So we have, if we come through this door, pretty exciting. It's a little smoky because we just started a fire, but in this room here, this room was it was a living room in the front, and then it had the girls' bedroom in the back. So now we moved the TV to this far wall. Our friends, they helped us do this. Oh, I can't see. Do this up here. Close that off because that was open for a while. So what we have here is TV and couch behind me. Then we have a bookshelf and a couch there. And then we have this massive, so now I'm standing like by the TV. As you can tell, it's smoky. I was trying to get it to warm up real fast in here and left the wood stove open for too long. So back there is all living room space. This is all living room space. So we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 couches. So we actually had 5 couches before. And then this is all of the little girls' clothes in here. Remember, I showed you through these things in a different video. I'll try to link that below if I can. And then they have their toys up here and puzzles up here, and then a bin of diapers and wipes there. I have 2 in diapers right at the moment. In this in that down there, I just have DVDs and those types of things. So we've had 5 couches for a while. There was, I'll show you from this. See where the ladder is there? This area here was all a wall. That was all a wall. And that's the wall that we took out in order to make the wall for the mudroom type area. And then we expanded this out. So the room that I'm sitting in now, this back part of the living room, used to be the girls' bedroom. They had the space here, and now they're upstairs. So now all of my girls are upstairs together. So there's, well, I have 10 girls at home. 8 of the girls are upstairs right now, and then 2 of the girls are in with my husband and I. So that is how we have it organized as of right now. I probably will do a video of like in depth in each room and what we changed and what we didn't. The cost that we did was, the rug was the most expensive. I just bought some cheap scrap rug from a surplus salvage type place, and laid the rug down in here. So there was 2 sections that were 12 by 15, and I cut those appropriately, and then I used some old rug. You can see, can you see? Yeah, there you go. So you see there is the brown and then the red, and we just made it like that. So we just made a bigger space. We want a bigger space so we're able to just be a blessing to others if they want to come over, or like in our house if we're just sitting and chatting. When we had the 2 separate living rooms. We had like a big kid and a little kid living room, but we really found that it was like dividing people up. And our goal is to like bring people closer together. And so we really felt like heart wise that it would be best if we brought everyone closer together in this manner. So that is why we changed it. So let me know what you think of the changes. We had a very minimal budget to do, and I had a woman years ago. She had a large family as well, and I always used to like wait before I did any changes in my home because I had a specific way that I would love to do them. Like I'd love to drywall, I'd love to do like things a specific way. I'd love to paint and put up, professional rugging or, hardwood flooring or something like that. And she says sometimes what we need is just a fresh coat of paint, throw a rug on a floor, and make it look like a new room and feel like a new space. And that area can get you by for a while. And it will just make your heart sing for a little bit longer, just if you're starting to feel like real run down. So this $500 change, I am very content with this right now. Eventually, I'd like to like redo things in a different manner, but that's okay. I had a budget. I'm choosing to spend our funds in different ways. So we're choosing to go to Colonial Williamsburg. So I didn't want to spend, $5,000 on carpet. I wanted to spend $250 on carpet. And I'm totally okay with that. I know that some people might see this and be like, oh, you should have done this, or you should have done this, or you should have done this. And I feel that we did a great job in what the Lord provided for us, the time that He provided for us. And I am quite happy with this space. I really am. It's such a big open space, and it's already been a blessing. I've been able to see my children playing in the same room, having conversations. And yeah, it's just been great. So let me know what you think down in the comments below. And I will show you the other things at another time. Bye.